Did you check the block option?
Just wait. Yeah, wait, wait.
They changed the cost code
Like,
SAACO3.
yes.
Uh,
The latest one is SSA 03. It is almost same.
mhm,
The only difference is that they change the weightage for few classes. Like security weightage was earlier something different. Now it is different. Kind of this. They have changed the weightage only.
mhm,
So course content is same, but weightage got different.
mhm.
Last time, yes. So, right. I just given it on chat. You can download it just
Okay,
to ensure in any case if it is not available, at least you can find it. Okay.
okay.
Uh, okay. So I
For
was
today,
talking
yes.
about IAM service today, right? It is a new topic and very useful. Uh, Basically, if you see the official documentation of IAM, so it is like whenever you work and if you got stuck somewhere, right, and you want to know about it more, you can refer AWS documentation. You don't need to go anywhere else.
Mhm.
You don't need to go to anywhere else. Just can you give me 1 minute? Yeah,
Okay.
I got one. Yeah, sorry. Uh, am I audible well, Jack?
Sorry,
Uh, am I am I audible well?
I
Yeah,
can't
no.
hear.
Okay, no issue. So, so what I was saying that if anywhere, anytime you got stuck somewhere, right, or you need some information, you should refer official documentation of AWS. Okay. So for that, you need to do aws.amazon.com. This is your URL, not a different thing. And that service name. So I go for IAM. Just type IAM. If I do enter, you can see that, right?
Yeah,
Now, why I need IAM? Okay, so AWS IAM, identity, identity and access management. Okay. Now, why we need it securely manage identities and access to AWS services and resources. This is the official definition. Okay. That means right now, if you see my account, right, you can access anything. You can access anything of my account, right?
yeah,
Now, suppose you want to access my account, you want to manage my AWS account. Okay. Suppose you are working with me. Okay. And we are providing some IT services to different clients. How you will do that? You require my password. You will require my login password, right?
yeah,
Once you do that, once you do that, you will be able to do anything, right? So this is called root account. Right now, when I am logging with root account, right?
yeah,
If I share this account password with anyone, you can do, sorry, he or she can do, he or she will have complete access, right? There is one way, there are two ways primarily to connect AWS. One is login console, right? Right
mhm,
now, how we are logging? We are logging via console. Second way is command line. Third way is API. Okay, API. These are the three ways. Login console use username and password, such as root username and password. Command line use access key and secret key. Okay. API use access key and separate key like this. हाँ, जैसे एक गिलास पानी दे दो थोड़ा सा हल्का ठंडा सा करके. Right? So there are couple of ways. So one way we are already managing login console, right?
yeah.
Another way is command line. Okay. And third way is API, which is used by developers, right?
What
So
is the meaning of
suppose
the API?
API means application programming interface.
Okay,
Application programming interface. Okay. This is nothing like simple like suppose Google connect to you. Google want to connect with your AWS account. Okay.
okay,
So AWS will launch one Google API so that you can connect with Google AWS. Okay, like that. So so now this is the one way which we are already doing. Another way will access key and secret key. with which we can work with command line. Okay. So for command line, to connect with command line, what and I mix कर दे रहा हूँ. To connect with command line, we to connect with command line, we can install AWS command line in sorry, AWS command line tool in our system. Okay, our computer. Okay, and then can give AWS command AWS configure, which will ask access key, secret key, reason, and output format to connect. Okay, simple.
Mhm.
So I'll show you today how to do that. Just give me one minute. Class today is
11.
11th September. AWS, sorry, IAM service.
Yeah.
Part 1. Okay, so now I'm going to show you like how we can connect, right? So now
Yeah.
what we do to manage actually, right? What we used to do manage AWS account and its resources access, we create we can create IAM users, groups, and roles, and can provide the required access as per need. Okay.
We create
So
what?
now
We create.
we create users, we create groups, or we can create roles. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what I mean by this, right? I mean by this, suppose now, as I said that if I share my username and password with you, okay, you will be able to get complete access. Okay. Now, suppose I'm running very critical servers, critical application, and I have 10 users in my team. This is how company used to work, right?
Mhm.
They have number of users, and and so they have number of users and so they have number of users, right? Now, if I share my root password with all, okay, and if someone did any mistake, or someone did any resource deletion, or someone do anything wrong, it might can happen, right? We will not be able to know like who have done that activity, right? And it is difficult to manage the things. And suppose and you would not you actually will not require like you don't want that everybody will get full access. Okay, this is not the way. So what we used to do, we used to give some limited access and we can create users. Okay. So now what I'll do, I will go to IAM service. Okay. And here I can do these things very simply. Okay. So if you see, I can create users. On the left side, there is option users. Okay. And here I can create a user, add user. There is the option add user. I can go there and I can create a user. Say Jack. Okay. Suppose I want to give access to you. Okay. Now, I said there are two ways. One way is command line. So if you want to work with command line, you can get command line access as well. You need to just mention access key, programmatic access. And as the name suggests, programmatic access. So most of the times, if you are writing a code or if you need to write some code, you will use command line. Okay. And another way is the password AWS management console access, which we are doing. Okay. I give some password like password at the rate 123. Okay. So this is the password I give. Okay. Now there is down to that there is one option user must create a new password. So like it is a normal practice, right? Because I know your password, so I can log in also. That is not good. So we give the option and when you log in, it will ask you to change the password. Once you change your password, I don't know. So that is fine. So here I can give any password that is also good. For us, because it is a testing environment, I just uncheck this, right? Just to avoid extra step. Or maybe I can do that, right? You can change your password. Okay. Now click on next. Now after that, there are groups. Okay. So rather than managing all the users, okay, I can create multiple groups as well, right? Like you are already a teacher, right? So you know, like class one group, class two group, class three group, like this, we can create multiple group. Okay. So I say level one group, level three group. Okay. So level one group, I can give some limited access. Level three group, I can give all the access like that, right? So so you can just create a group, it will done. Okay. Group name and it will give one. So what I'll do, I can add like I created one group infra level one and I add you into this group. Okay. Or what I can do or what can I do? Let me just create another group. Okay. So I click on create group. Okay. And I say read access. Read access. Group name is read access. And I can attach policies to it. So there are 770 policies in total. Okay. AWS created already these policies. You just need to type or you just need to give the required policy. So for every service, they have different policy. Okay. So suppose I want to give only read access to you for EC2 service. I just want that you should work on EC2 with the read access. Okay. So I say EC2 read. Okay. Read access like this. If you see, there is one policy. Amazon EC2 read only access, right? And there is description that provide read only access to this. So we just give and this. And name already clarify. Like if you want full access, you will type EC2 full access. EC2 full access. So if you see, we can understand that it will give EC2 full access. Very simple. Okay. So right now, for now, I given EC2 read only access to you. Not you to this group. Okay. So now I created this and I create group. So now this read access have this group. There is no policy attached, so I should attach the policy. Permissions, I go to permission. Amazon read only access, yes. This is already there. Okay. And this. So I created, I lost that. Oh my God, sorry. Just give me 1.1 call. Hello. Hi, sorry, my son is crying. So I have to go. So yeah. So if you see, I created one group, read access, and what permission I have given? EC2 read only access. So read only access. Now I create one user. So let me create a user. I lost that one actually because I use it in middle, right? So without creating it did. So I said Jack, access key, secret key, password at 123 Okay, next. Mummy, I bet you I'm and okay. So I created one group, read access, right? So I say read access. I just add there. I click on next tags, right? If you want to add some tag, you can add just to inform that how it belongs. And now we are good with review. Username is Jack and this, right? Now I can create the user. So now if you see, I got the access key and secret key as well. Okay, for command line. This secret key is visible just now. Okay, and I can download the credential via CSV file. So I can click on download CSV. My file got downloaded. Okay, and now I can note down the access key and secret key, or I can download this file. Because once I downloaded this, I will lose my secret key. Okay, it will not be visible. Why? For the security purpose. Anyway can come to IAM, otherwise they can check, right? So it will lose. So I just click on this and I close it.
Wait, so if you download the CSV file, the secret key is already there in the
Correct,
download. Okay,
correct, yes. Let me show you.
okay.
So I downloaded, it is in downloaded folder. I just rename it. Okay. I say Jack credentials. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And let me just open it. So here you go. Keep this file. I will share this file with you. You can keep this file. And here is your access key and secret. Okay. And if I go to AWS console now, if I go to Jack, you can see security credential. I have only access key now. Okay. Secret key is not there.
It's not there.
Correct. Right. So I can create a new, but the old one is not there. Okay. So it should have that one. So that's what simple, right? Access advisor. If I see, I can click on access advisor and I can see what access I got. So I got read only access, and due to read only access, I got this ability as well. I am user change password, right? So I can see what the full access I am getting. I am getting EC2 auto scaling, CloudWatch, EC2 load balancing access with read only permission. Okay. So I can go to Access Advisor and I can check that one. Security credential have my key details, right? So what is my access key? I can see here. I can see console password. I can change it as well if you want. I can assign MFA. I will talk about that. Group. I am part of read-only access group. So now if any new member come, I just can access and add into read access, right? So what will happen? That I don't need to manage the complete access. Like I can add 10 permission to this group. Okay. To this group, read access. So suppose a new member come, I can just add that member and it will work. It is not like that every time I have to go and I can add, I have to add the permissions. No, I don't need to remember. I just can add that member into group, and if he left, I can just remove. But
How
my
can you add the
permission is
member?
continued.
How can you add the member?
You can click on add users to group.
Is to
Okay.
create another one again.
Yeah. Add users to group, and then you can, okay, wait. Uh, like I will go to group, user group. There is on the left side, there is option user group. Okay. I will go there, and here, what is my group name? Read access, right? So I will
Mhm.
open this, and there is option add user. So it will show how many users I have and I can select and I can add. ले लो मैं. I can add. It is simple, right? Wow. If I want to remove, I can just select and I can remove as well. Simple, right?
Okay.
If I want to add more permission, I can go to permission and I can add the required permission, right? And I can check the access code. So this is one way. Now, what is the benefit? I'll tell you the benefit, okay? If you go to the dashboard, there is a login link available. Okay, this is your customized login link. Sign in URL for IAM users. Okay, so I can share it with you. Okay, and I just put it into chat and you can open it at your side in private window or some other browser if you already not open AWS. And you can use this link to log in into my account. Okay, so it will ask username and password and you can go there and you can access. So let me stop my screen sharing and you will do that. Okay, just share your screen and open this link.
But I don't have the key.
Key you don't have, but console
No.
access you have, right? So what is your username?
Cloud Learning 25. That's your
No,
account, right?
it is my account and
Okay.
your username is Jack.
Okay. The name is Jack. And
You remember I
password.
created that one, right? Yeah.
Yeah. And the password.
Password is password 01.
Oh. Small letters, right?
Correct. P will be capital.
Oh. At 123.
No, no. I don't remember actually.
I think.
Yeah, I think it is password at the rate 123. Yes.
Yeah. But you downloaded you can just open from that
Yes. I agree. I can
okay.
check that.
Okay.
It is not showing me the password. It is not showing, but I remember that one. I
Yeah.
can reset it. That is also fine. Also, it is working fine, right?
Yeah.
Now it is asking
AWS
you to
account.
change.
Username, old password, new password, we type. So they want us to change the password. It's okay. What I would do is I will still use the
It would be the old password only. Password
yes.
at the rate 123.
So
Yes.
it's like this now, right? So the new password, I'll make it to be password at 1 2 3 4.
Correct.
Before it was 1 2 3.
Correct. Now
Yes,
it's
so
correct.
now 1 2 3 4. 3 4. Okay, confirm.
Now you have the new password as well. Okay.
So now I am in that account.
Exactly. This is how company used to manage your accounts, right?
Yeah. So it means that this account it's meant only for this group of users that can get access to EC2 read only.
EC2 service. Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Try to go to IAM service. Okay, go to EC2. That is fine. Yeah.
Okay. I have
See how
23.
many volumes I have.
Yeah. Short. I always delete all this and leave only the, I left the key pair and they charged me for the key pair. So
No.
now
Keep air is free. Keep air is free.
key pair is free.
Yes.
I
I
thought
show
only
you
security
how to
group is
check.
free.
No. I
Yeah.
will show you how to check that one.
from
Uh,
AWS calculator, right?
yeah, no. The other way, like for which service you are getting charged, I will show you that well as
Okay.
well. So click on
So
volumes. Click on volumes. I have 23 volumes. I don't know honestly. I used to forget that one, right? And that's why I got charged for $8 this month,
you want me to
almost.
delete them all?
Yeah, try that. See what it
Only,
says, fail to
only,
delete.
yeah.
You know why?
No.
You have read only permission.
Yes.
You
Yes.
can
Yes.
only read the details. Okay, you
I
can't.
cannot delete.
Correct. So this way my account is safe. Even created a user, I can give you my access and still my account is
Yes.
safe,
I cannot
right?
mess up it.
Exactly. Then it is very useful when I have number of people in my team. Correct.
Mm,
So this
good.
is how companies used to do that. Company never give root account detail. What they will give you? They will give you
The
user
permission,
access.
yeah, user only you can read only access. Or what's this other access? They cannot give you the administration, the administrator,
Exactly. Exactly. They can if if they require, right?
if you require yes to have one.
Yes. Go to S3 service. There is one service S3. Open that. Okay, I don't have any bucket actually, so that's
Mhm.
it. Go to VPC. Go to VPC. Your VPC. Try to create a VPC. Test. Give any range. Same range 10.0.0.0/24.
And dot
Dot
zero
zero dot
dot
zero dot zero slash 24. Go down. Create. Create VPC. See what it says. You are not authorized to perform this operation in
yeah
the tower, right? Because
yes
you don't have the permission.
because you don't have the permission.
Permission. Correct.
Yeah,
So
it makes
this way I
sense.
can manage different accounts, right?
Good.
So
So even if you have given me the password now, I still can do so many things.
correct. Exactly.
Yeah, and you are not scared because I don't have a permission.
Exactly. That is the thing.
Okay.
Now you
Yeah.
understand how
Yeah.
user and group help to manage your work, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, so this is you can stop your sharing and I can share. So are you able to see my screen now? Yeah.
Yes.
So this way I created user and how you will find the login name? You have to go to dashboard and in the dashboard on the right side of AWS account, you have this option. It will say sign in URL for IAM users.
Okay.
Okay. It will show your account number. will show you your account number. You can give it some name or maybe you can delete it as well. Okay, both way it will work. So I just for the name of easiness, I created this. But
Mhm.
but if you want, you can delete it and it will come like this, right? So number is very difficult to remember. So that's why I put it some alias. My alias name was Cloud Learning 25, like this. Okay. So I
Yeah.
can give it some name. So I can copy it here and then I can use it to log in. Okay. So now user and groups is clear to you, correct? Just try with these settings and just log in into this account, right? So
Mhm.
we'll understand it better, more.
So
This is basically I
so
want you to do. Yeah,
so today we have done but user group and users.
correct. We did how to create user and group. Uh, we understood about policies. What are policies? We understood about.
I wasn't clear about the policies.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Okay,
But
okay.
when you do that, now when you create user, you
Yeah.
will come to see. So there are 770 policies already there.
Okay. Can you click that user group? Let me see something.
Yeah.
The user group, yeah. I have to create a user group first.
You need to create user first, or maybe you can create user group first. That is also fine. Both way it is fine.
Okay. Go to the users. Let me see. And then okay. Okay. I'll follow the video again and then I'll do it. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Just play with it. Like check what
Yeah.
are the options, like what are the
Yeah.
options available with users. It is very simple. It is very straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
I I told you the key things, but just play with it and see how it is going. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So so you will understand it better. That's why I'm not adding the things, just not want to make you confused, right? So
Mm-hmm.
user group and policies. This is something which we understood, right? And there
Yeah.
is another thing which I would like to tell, account setting. Okay. If you go to account setting, there is a password policy. Okay. So you remember, like we given password. So right now, this is our password policy, which says your password should be minimum 8 characters. If you make it less than 8 characters, it will not work, right? So because your password was more than 8 characters and it is equal to 8 characters at least, so that was working. But you can add other options, like you can put the condition that at least one should be uppercase,
Yeah.
at least one letter should be lowercase. This is
Mm-hmm.
what you used to get, right? When you
Yeah.
create a password,
Mm-hmm.
required at least one number. Okay. Enable password expiration, like after how many times
After how
password
many
got
times?
expired,
Yeah.
how many days, yeah. And password expire require administrator reset. Uh, Password never expired. Okay. Now there is one option for password never expired, I think as well. And allow user to change their own password,
Okay.
right? Prevent password reuse. Suppose you want to keep the still like you use password at the rate 123 earlier and you don't want to that user can use the same password. That also can. So such options can be done into password policy. So you can play with it, like how to see the password, right?
Okay. Okay.
So, so just play with it, user groups and this, and let me know how it goes. Just understand like, and it is very useful things, right? And it is very
Yeah.
interesting as well. Like you are
Yeah.
giving access in a limited way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do that and we'll continue tomorrow, Jack.
Okay. Yeah. And I'll appreciate if the note comes early today.